Have you ever felt like life placed you in the wrong place? Like you were meant to be somewhere else, doing something more? Yet here you are, stuck in a moment you don't understand. Maybe you worked hard, but someone else got the reward. Maybe you loved deeply, but it ended too soon. Maybe you wondered, why me? Why here? Why now? Centuries ago, a young monk carried these very questions in his heart, and his master gave him an answer, not through words, but through the silent wisdom of falling snow.
Welcome to GreaterWrld, stories that stay with you. Let's begin.
Long ago, in a mountain monastery, a young monk often questioned his path. One evening, he saw an old friend in the nearby village, surrounded by family, laughter, and comfort. The monk returned instead to his dimly lit cell, burdened with endless chores and long nights of silence. That night he lay awake thinking, did I make the wrong choice? Why is his life full while mine feels so empty? Why am I here and not there? After days of restlessness, he finally approached his master. Master, he said, life feels so unfair. Things happen without reason. Sometimes I feel I don't belong where I am. The master didn't answer. He simply led the monk outside. It was winter, and snow was falling gently over the courtyard. For a while, they just stood in silence. The monk grew impatient. Master, I asked you about life, not about the weather. The master pointed to the ground. Look, he said. Snowflakes drifted endlessly from the sky. Some landed softly on branches. Some clung to rocks. Some vanished instantly into the stream. The monk frowned. Isn't this exactly what I mean? One flake rests safely, another disappears. Is that not unfair? The master remained silent, so the monk kept watching. As the silence deepened, his mind slowly calmed. He noticed how the flakes softened the sharp rocks, how the ones that vanished into water created ripples that traveled further, how each flake, no matter where it fell, was part of a larger stillness, a larger beauty. Suddenly, the monk whispered, perhaps none of them are wasted. Each snowflake belongs exactly where it has fallen. The master finally smiled and said with his voice softly, soft as the snowfall, yes, no snowflake ever falls in the wrong place. And in that moment, the monk's heart grew lighter. The world felt whole again.
This teaching is most directly associated with Zen master Zengi Shibayama, a Japanese Rinzai Zen teacher. In his commentaries on koans, especially the Gateless Gate, he used this very saying to point toward the perfect natural order of existence, that nothing in reality is ever truly out of place. Friends, life often feels unfair, scattered, meaningless. We lose jobs, we face delays, we suffer heartbreaks, and we ask ourselves, why me? Why now? Why here? But just like the snow, every event has its place. The missed chance that humbled you, the failure that strengthened you, the delay that protected you, even the heartbreak that opened your heart to deeper love. Not one of them was wasted. Life is not chaos. It is a pattern too vast to see in a single glance, and when we step back, the design begins to appear. So, next time life places you in a moment you don't understand, pause, breathe, and remember the Zen proverb, No snowflake ever falls in the wrong place, because you too are exactly where you need to be, part of a harmony far greater than you can imagine.
If this story brought you insight or peace, consider joining the Greater World, a space where ancient wisdom meets modern life. Subscribe, reflect, and grow with us on your journey inward.